the winners finals with Mystery Soul FireThePyro versus Pacstreet and JDV.
Yeah, Mystery Soul, I'm always excited when I see him show up on doubles, because not only is he amazing at it, but he has taken a major step back from singles in the last year or so, focusing more on other endeavors, which he's also been fantastic at. But whenever he comes back at us with this big cat, you never know what you're going to get, but you always know it's going to be exciting.
And talk about like also being proficient in a character that is kind of become known to be pretty present in the doubles meta. Instead of being hard-hitting, a constant threat, and
I feel like he's one of the people who pioneered that as well.
100%. I think probably the more popular name you'll always see around is SkyJ, because
which deserved, but they both deserve it. That's the point. And like I've definitely seen that in PNW, where Mystery Soul started popping off with this character in doubles, and everybody was like, "Wait a minute, this character might be kind of insane."
Just a little bit. Like I think I even saw like in terms of like players, JoJo.
Yeah,
playing,
exactly. Like historically, like the Toon Link specialist, and then he comes out with the Incineroar.
It's just like, wait a minute, maybe I should play this character in doubles. It's kind of broken.
At the moment, though, this game certainly working in the favor of Mystery Soul and FTP, like we were talking about, that Big the Cat energy, doing a good job right there of hitting JDV, and just staying that stock ahead with FTP stock tanking so well right now.
Yeah, and will he be able to, hold on to that stack much longer? It's looking scarier and scarier. You're dealing with two characters that have pretty good presence, good Gimp potential. You're dealing with a character that...
Oh, did you see that? Okay,
yes, I did.
Pacstreet schmoovin' out here with the Min.
Oh, and great catch there. Right now, I would say Pacstreet in a really good spot, keeping that stage control, being patient, not wanting to commit to a specific option. FireThePyro was actually just trying to catch the recovery. Great use of that nair, but does still lose the stock.
Finally he loses that stock. Any trade at that point is...
Like, if you're able to take that stock, good for you, because now...
And now he has Bell.
Oh, no longer having that stock lead. Does have the percent lead here with JDV at 87%, but that could change here in a moment's notice.
That was such a funky situation. I feel like FTP played it really well, but he got the Bell, which is obviously potent, but then suddenly he was stuck in a 2v1. So what do you do? Do you push with the Bell or do you run away?
The latter.
Well, in this case, FTP managed to stay alive because he did choose the latter. However, the stock's starting to swing back the other way. We're back to an even game.
And my goodness, JDV was really trying to get the punish there on Mystery Soul, but deceptively getting hit by his own teammate. And the stock loss there for Red Team is pretty significant. Now bringing them much closer to even. It was looking much more in their favor, but I don't know anymore.
Yeah, this could go either way. This is that critical moment that you see in so many doubles games where two of the characters could die at any moment, and then it's just a huge swing in the other's favor. Certainly always able to come back from those 2v1s, but still.
And then also JDV.
And there it is!
Untouched the entire time. I would say we're seeing a scary spot here for Pacstreet, but they're keeping in the game. They're still a presence. It's just they have to be a little bit more careful here than JDV.
Yeah, this is exactly what we were talking about. It's amazing to see that FTP was the first one to go out, because he was the one who was stock tanking so well, but JDV and Pacstreet figured out some way to get in on him that wasn't working on that first stock, and you can see just how much that has benefited them. And you can't quite make it back.
Wanted to get that revenge there on the cherry, left him in a little too much of an end lag, and ultimately just led him to losing that stock.
What an exciting game one in this set. It'll be interesting to see how the adaptation continues to swing here, because we saw initially one team doing really well, and then all of a sudden it swings back the other way out of nowhere. The question becomes, going into game three, does that momentum continue for JDV Pacstreet, or does it swing back?
It's hard for me to see that, because it's just, as I said earlier, there was an instance where it ended up losing the stock in that situation, right? Where it was in their advantage. It was just an unfortunate time to lose that stock because they lost advantage, and then it became really even, and it just shifted.
Yeah, for sure.
That in that instance, if they do a game that was similar to game one, and they don't lose that stock, they might just take this next game.
Yeah, and with that in mind, I'm really intrigued to see, does FTP go back to stock tanking this game, or does he go more aggro like we saw in the second half of the game?
Because I feel like in terms of, being able to get away from your opponent, FireThePyro definitely has the advantage over his teammate, Mystery Soul, who is playing a relatively heavy character, not known for great horizontal movement. Good on the vertical end, but being able to avoid getting hit is quite difficult. But at the same time, it makes it a little bit easier to get those revenges, which we
see right now.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Let's see if he can do anything with it. At the moment, he's kind of on the back foot. That nair coming out, yeah, late nair. That's like the saddest thing. Late nair revenge. Yeah, you take that 3.5%.
And right now, both players on blue team, relatively high percent. JDV losing that.
You just had to say something, didn't you?
It's just doubles, man. I can
There's
only
no way
do
around.
so much.
But yeah, FTP was the first one to lose a stock this game. He has been very visibly trying to play that keep away game. We see the dollar store flip kick coming out over and over. He used that super well in the last game, but I feel like JDV Pacstreet have figured out the patterns a little bit of his escape options, and they're punishing them really hard. Speaking of punish options, he's double dipping on the down smash.
Like, what a smart play there from JDV. Figures like, I'm stuck in a situation where I'm about to get punished. Hey, let me cover both options.
Yeah. I thought FTP had him in the blender there, but he had other plans.
I didn't figure that down smash would have been fast enough either. I was quite surprised that is how it ended up working out.
Now let's see if they can hold this single stock lead. It is certainly a pretty fragile lead. JDV at kill percent right now. If the up, there we go. We just have to say.
we just really just have to say. Wait a minute.
Okay, here's the test. You ready? Man, JDV, he looks like he's gonna live so long right now. I hope nothing. Oh no! Come on!
Shut up!
Are you kidding me?
Shut up!
What? We worked so hard.
Is he sweepy?
Can I say nothing?
He's got to be okay. All right, he is okay. He was able to take the stock there on Mystery Soul. FireThePyro, perfectly fine. Might have got shield broken, doesn't matter.
I picked the one person with 0 damage, and as soon as I open mouth, he's just dead. We have too much power. This isn't okay. Any of you in chat who don't believe in commentators' curse, clip that right there.
Hey, and right now, FireThePyro left. Oh wait, no, wait a minute. No, JDV left to his own devices here against FireThePyro and Mystery Soul.
As far as characters who can ledge camp, Pac-Man is certainly up there because it's going to be really hard to actually go off and hit him. Though, as we've seen previously in this match, a good down air from Mystery Soul at the right time could do it. On the other, so you should down smashed.
But you got to keep him thinking, man. If you go for the same option, obviously he would have reacted.
That was a very, very tough situation for JDV.
That would have been a good situation to go down smash. But I think it was really hard to think of the moment, and also you want to take that stock, which we saw. Even the forward smash connecting, it was not enough.
Maybe it was like an N-lag thing. I don't know my Pac-Man frame data super well, so he might have been trying to catch FTP off guard.
I think you were on it in terms of the down smash being a better option there. I think the game would have continued.
Either way, though, now we get a game 3, and I'm not complaining about that.
Like, you would hope so in doubles winners finals. You want that to definitely be a little bit more contested. This grand spot should not be for free.
All right, game 3 here. FTP Mystery Soul. We did see it swung back the other way. They figured out what was going on a little bit. However, Pacstreet JDV managed to keep it really close. And now we get to see the second level of adaptations here. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, always very beginning of the game you see both teams kind of like scrapping. Eventually you sometimes see them get isolated, sometimes you don't. In this case, we can see that we have JDV and FireThePyro really stuck on that right side of the stage. You could even see at a few situations where Pacstreet was like, wait, I need to kind of help out my teammate, starts throwing some arms. And that's one of the things with this character specifically, right? You can send both arms in different directions.
Yeah,
at the same time.
It's just the Pac-Man down smash, right? It's just a straight upgrade.
Yeah, you're talking about coverage.
Yeah, exactly.
Get Zipley Fiber.
There we go. That's why they pay him the big bucks. Let's go Zipley Fiber.
Squad stream setup 4.
See if they have a good package for you.
At
All
the
right,
moment,
but back to the game here.
I did notice a big momentum shift, I think, in this Game 3 was when Mystery Soul went for a revenge when he was landing, and unfortunately for him, Blue Team read it, put him off stage, and you can see the aftermath of that. All of a sudden, they're down an entire stock. Because this isn't a close 5 stocks to 6. This is a pretty clean 5 stocks to 6.
Yeah, and you were talking about stock taking last game. Like right now, Blue Team obviously just losing stock, but FireThePyro, not a very heavy character.
And then that up B, gonna kill.
Hey, max rage, but then just loses
he gets traded out.
afterwards.
But we talked about that before, though. Trades at that point are honestly,
like 170. You're already getting net positive value. You are already doing all right.
And now all we need is one revenge play from Mystery Soul with that max rage, and this is an even game. Unfortunately, he does not get that play.
Yeah, this is super unfortunate. But what a catch there for JDV.
And no coverage.
Yeah, I guess he was kind of hoping for him to go for the high recovery option, which you can see that Pacstreet was able to cover there.
Now the roles are reversed. Let's see if FTP has this ledge trap. Obviously not going off because it's Pac-Man.
Yeah.
But still putting on the pressure. However, this just keeps going back and forth. We're in like 1v1 fights right now.
Oh, great catch there with the Nair. But in terms of like players that are going to have experience against a Min player, I feel like Mystery Soul, had that experience when Justice was still here in the Pacific Northwest. So he probably knows best how to get around that specifically for his character.
Yeah, absolutely. This game has just been so back and forth. It's easy to start talking about how one team has a momentum advantage, but just the high percents all across the board right now, anything could bring this back to even stocks, or something like that could happen, and it could just be game over.
Oh, wait, no, FireThePyro was still able to manage to get a stock there, but at last stock, we got stock.
I'll be honest, man. I know we're supposed to be like, yo, this might be it, but
sometimes it is. Sometimes it is.
I believe in my man FTP. Let's see what he's got. You got to at least make it go out with style.
I'd be all right to see a little style here.
Go out with some style, FTP. Show him what's up. I do appreciate how safe JDV is playing right now. He recognizes that if a couple too many things go wrong, all of a sudden FTP could be back in this.
But in terms of like early kill options for me Brawler,
yeah, usually
what are your options here?
He's got like up air to up B strings, but he can get punished pretty hard.
You can't go for up B in this scenario, right?
Right, exactly.
Oh,
or you could get two framed.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now remember, this is winners final, so best of 5.
Mm-hmm. A pretty interesting set thus far.
Now, if you're a Mystery Soul FTP, what do you think are the big changes that need to be made here?
Ooh, that's kind of hard to say because they've been doing really well up to this point. I would say just they need to help each other out a little bit more.
Double
wait.
Pac-Man?
Oh no!
Talk about a Pacstreet.
I can't believe you just said that.
Maybe this is a stage counter pick. Because they did well in that game. I don't see any reason for them to switch up characters.
Oh, yeah. No, this is a confidence pick.
You think so? You think it's a confidence pick? They're making a statement?
Hey, they were also like, hey, we're starting singles. We need to start getting warmed up.
Time to bring out the Pac-Men. Nice parry there. Okay.
Hold up a minute.
That's not who you think it is. You think it'd be pretty easy to not hit your teammate here because he just looks like you, right?
See, this was something I was talking about earlier on stream, is that I was, obviously both these players are known for playing Pac-Man. And I was just like, oh, well, double Pac-Man, you have pretty good presence, but like in scenarios where you're like using Gallica for
so many hydrants.
Bro, he's just sending them.
Calm down. The fire department needs those, my guy. Don't waste them.
Hey, there's a fire burning.
The Earl's melon. Oh man, so close.
If they end this with a melon,
That would make
I
my
will
day.
hype up any Pac-Man I see on stream.
JDV, if you can hear me, if you get the final
can't.
kill, if you
Bro.
can get the final kill with an Earl's Melon, I'll give you $5.
He's gotten close before.
I love the Earl's Melon.
All right.
At the moment, this game is a lot more even, if anything, and now pretty definitively in Mystery Soul FTP's favor. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see this go to a Game 5 from here and then the Min just comes back out.
Oh, yeah. Because there wasn't really anything wrong. As I said, maybe they're just feeling comfortable. Maybe they just want to, see how it would have gone.
Yeah, like, just the data collection.
What could have been.
That could be another thing right there. It could be a data collection for future usage. They're like, okay,
Hey, yeah,
we're confident that we can take the Game 5.
Or we know we're going to make it back in losers.
Yeah, that's also true. They're winner's side. They're doing well in the set. If there's things you want to try out, now seems like a pretty solid time to do it.
Yeah. Good use of the Gallica there. Unfortunately, Fruit is in the hands, or was in the hands.
Oh, watch out those double hydrants. There's just nowhere you can go there.
You see him get hit by that orange.
Oh, hold up. He's cooking. He's cooking a little bit. This might come back.
Like right now, it's looking kind of scary here for blue team.
Mystery Soul's the only one at low percent, and we saw exactly what happened the last time I commented on low percent, so I'm not going to say anything right now.
Hey, it might
The
be too
double
late.
bell?
You've already made the comment. Now we just wait.
Yeah, now we just wait. I've set the bomb.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, let's see what Pacstreet's got.
Okay.
Ooh, that's not a good start. 115. It's going to be really hard to come back here. We see FTP
Crazy
playing
apple.
so carefully.
Yeah, because right now, that's where the weak point is, right?
Oh, no, he messed up.
Like, if you manage to...
The missed space and the...
okay, that was almost crazy.
That was almost so cool.
Yeah, just got a little too
Man.
antsy going for that recovery afterwards. I think the plan was trying to force a jump earlier, but got pushed out.
Yeah.
Was trying to get that trampoline on the stage.
Yeah, agree. Imagine if that worked, though.
If that worked, that would...
That worked, though?
It would be interesting. I'm not sure how...
That's the Twitter clip. Just don't play out the rest of it. That's like when you have that combo video and it cuts out right before they die. Because you know they didn't die in that scenario.
I've seen... There was definitely someone that made a combo video that was like the entire thing. Like, it was just like...
It was just like
really
almost kills?
quick cuts.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Like,
Just like kill
right
screens?
before things go wrong.
I love those. Have you ever seen those did it kill things? It'll be like a game show, but the premise is they'll show like a Ganon F smash at 30, and then they'll freeze frame and say, did it kill?
I've seen a few of those.
All right, we see the Min coming back, but now there's some thought coming out from FTP.
Maybe
Is
different meme brawlers?
Yeah, was he more of a Ben Shapiro plan or a Jay Black plan? Let's see.
Hey,
1332, my
play
president.
Bowser, right?
Yeah, true. Just play Bowser.
Who needs the Jack Black me when you got Bowser?
Or if you want a nice little upgrade from this character, just play Fox. He's better brawler. Yeah, I said it.
This is so funny that you make that comparison, because I have made that comparison between me brawler and Fox a lot.
Yeah. Everybody always claims that me brawler is the better one. I think people are capping.
Hey, according to that one tier list of quote unquote top players, hey, you're on the money.
Yeah, they need to bring the back room back.
Oh, that could have like
that almost killed. Yeah.
I hate Mystery Soul for that.
First, trying to answer right back though.
Oh,
and he succeeds.
Okay,
That's huge.
Karma hits.
That's going to be really hard for Mystery Soul to come back from. The first one to lose a stock here, and they've historically been struggling to make the comebacks in this set. So we'll see if this time's any different.
Ooh, a lot of damage there. Right now, I would say Red Team doing a good job at keeping the pressure, but they need to close out the stock. They can't mess around any longer.
I think a key factor of this as well is going to be this second stock from Mystery Soul. Can he utilize this and stay alive for long enough for it to loop back around? So far, it's looking pretty good. They got the first stock off, but it's a lot easier to do. Oh, no! That is not what they needed. He got the exact opposite.
Hey, at least he took the stock on JDV.
Yeah, this is not over.
There are worse scenarios here. Like right now, it's actually right now, because FireThePyro has been doing such a good job at stock tanking, red team is looking really solid right now.
100%. If he can stay alive, JDV's sharking for him right now. But if he can keep this stock tank going and just slowly rack up that damage on the Pac-Man and Min, very easily swing this in their favor.
Like you said, 100%. 152%, and now, unfortunately, dead. You can only stock tank for so long. Blue team looking at okay situation, especially because we see Mr. Soul, 111% last
Yeah, it's
stock.
starting to rack up. They do have that share stock option, but they definitely don't want to be using it this early.
But it's hard to say because you can't really pick and choose your time, right? Unless you're going to intentionally die, which in most cases is not the right choice.
This isn't Smash 4 Lucario out here.
Okay.
That always made me so mad.
I will say that I've seen situations where you're just so far away that you just need to SD to save your teammate. But other than situations like that, killing yourself on it.
I think he hit the wrong side of that, and JDV wasn't quite ready for it. Almost hit Pacstreet as well with that. Finally, that stock going out, and now there's no share stocks to be had. It's 4 stocks to 1. We know this is technically possible, but
why did that?
It's going to be rough.
What happened to the bell? Okay.
Mystery Soul still fighting it out. You got to respect it.
I know you can hear me. The melon.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I gotta remind you.
My $5 is still here. You got to get that last kill with the Earl's melon. You get $5.
Forget.
No, forget optimal.
Forget winning dubs. You need this $5.
This is your chance. Do it for the $5. That's more than you make in a year of winning locals. Let me see that Earl's melon. Come on.
Orange.
Oh, okay. That was kind of nice. Off the Angel platform.
That was pretty clean.
It's not $5 worthy, but
he's saving the melon for grants.
Yeah, exactly.